We've been in a fog, and as we emerge, we see the world's been pushed to the brink. And so have you. I'm Dr. David Orrs, I'm the Doc of DeFi, and I invite you back into my forest walk, and I'm here with my buddy Rudy, who's walked most of this trail and now is yawning, a bit tired. But I've come to this really interesting place. I'm not sure if you can see down below here, but this is a stump of a tree that I've been looking at for the last 7 years. I've been walking this forest for quite a while now, and I'm quite familiar with all the fallen trees in the wind. This was one of them, and although there's no active logging that goes on here, when a tree does get knocked over in the wind, which happens in the fall around the Pacific coast, winds are quite high, and these trees, as you can see, are quite tall and vulnerable. Then they come by and then they sort of clean up the stumps. So this one was cut back about 7 years ago, and as you can see, it is completely healed over. It's completely living again as a stump, and there's actually some fresh sap. It still smells of wonderful cedar scent, and that's probably because if you look closely, it's in a bit of an ecosystem along with all these other trees next to it. Now, people will say that the root system of all these trees are in an ecosystem, and that's absolutely true, but there's a small mini local one here that has enabled that stump, unlike all the other stumps around here. These are examples to actually rejuvenate, and they're in a little community, and so when one aspect of that community doesn't do so well, it can get rejuvenated, can be supported by other aspects that are doing better or are stronger. So this concept, of course, can be extrapolated, as I always do, to the metaverse crypto space. It's all about being in it together, no matter what form it eventually takes. It seems to be in a bit of a state of flux right now, and some changes might start occurring as things are happening even in the non-digital world. So there's a lot remains to be seen there, and whether or not there's going to be another iteration, another version that will emerge of what this digital space and metaverse can be. But at any rate, there it is. If we are together and there is, for one reason or another, an event that happens within that community that can cause a bit of setback or a bit of weakness in one area, we can all help to support the other and have like that stump, a rebirth in a new form. Anyhow, that's just a neat thing that I wanted to share with you that I've seen on this walk, and I will catch you in the next video.